Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? Luckily, I fixed that. Hello, everybody. How we all doing? I see Shiny. He's saying hello, but I can't hear her. I can hear myself when I mute the music. Shiny. Hi, Baker9391. How you doing? Shiny, are you there? I think Shiny's broken. That's adorable. Alright, let's see here. I'll put that coffee mug to the side. Hot cocoa over here. Hi, Lucerne Echo. How you doing?
Chinese crunching loud food.
Ah, thank you, Barry. I'm not feeling this playlist. No! Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. Alright. Ooh, do tell. Okay, Lucy. Where the fuck are my gloves? Okay. I just saw. I just saw a little Lucy face go flying by my screen. I'm like, what the hell was that? God fucking damn it. Well, thank you for that, Baker. I'm pretty sure. Gifting 1 tier 1. Oh. I'm. Sir. Really? No, because of that, we might have to go watch a goose.
Shiny said to update the paint hate thing on Blue Twitch.
What? What? Wait. Did you do what I think you did? You little brat.
No, I didn't. I was just saying the tip
Oh. Oh,
I believe
okay.
Twitch doesn't like the card, so.
Weird. Well, I wish I'd. Well, alright. Okay, almost done. Hi, Jabito.
Oh, well.
By the way, to anybody who is in Discord, you can join the the voice call if you'd like.
Smash, smash, smash.
Mm-hmm. So what have you two little brats been up to? What? You might be Pokemon. I paint a little bit of everything. Are you okay?
Squawk.
I paint a little bit of everything. We paint Warhammer, we paint D&D, we paint Kingdom Death. Tonight we're going to be painting a Twin Goddess mini, which is... There is not, only because we got hate rated a while back, so I... So it's hidden here on Twitch. So, yeah. There's a server. Shiny's here. She's just in the middle of eating.
She's a big cutie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is.
A big, beautiful cutie.
So yeah, once I see you pop in, I will add you. But yeah, that is... Yes, they are. Okay, where's my camo software? I need to just finally buy a proper, like, video camera and that's it.
I give Shiny keys back.
Alright, there you go. Are you working or are you just being dumb? Okay. Camera. Okay, Discord, minimize.
Minimize.
I can't tell, is that...
Xenos.
You're in the mood.
Among Us.
You okay there, Jabito?
Shush.
Uh-huh.
Among. Shushy wushy.
Why is it being so... Sorry, no, I'm trying to adjust my camera before I switch over.
Numbie's the mercy.
Hun, we're on Twitch.
It's not like I haven't, I haven't said it on stream, but like, it's not like I haven't said something like that in other Twitch chats.
Alright, let's make sure, mate. Why is it so crusty? 1 second.
Yeah, I got a new thing, new table.
Oh, no, here's the thing. That's not this isn't a table.
Paper thing.
It's, well, I could if I wanted to be lazy. Well, actually, this one I can't. This is my good one. This is a self-healing cutting board. Why is it so foggy?
Doesn't look that foggy to me. Well, except for like when your hands come in.
Well, it's... Okay, so I see the true resolution, you guys don't, and that's what's annoying me. So, we've got... I think this is the last of October or November's Twin Goddess Minis models. We gotta prime her real quick.
Welcome back, Shane.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's
But-
the female Lich from November release.
Yeah. I am printing the Gabos right now.
I was gonna say, is there a way to pick up your camera and show your printer? But
No, the cord's not long enough. That's the problem with how camo works. Is camo is a physical cord that goes into my computer and turns my phone into a webcam.
Explain to me, why are there two shinies?
Okay, there's actually only one shiny.
yeah,
So, the one with the green hair is Barry. That is my... Lore-wise, she is my warlock. A goblin warlock. For Twitch reasons, she's a chat pet.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you can hear chat right now...
Hello, Gelbito.
That's what she's there for.
Hoggint.
She was made... Her artwork was made by, Fuck, I forget the name off the top of my head all the time, and I hate that. Because I think I might have put her down in the Twitch description. If I did, then that's the artist who made her.
Holy shit, I'm pogging Tilda.
I'm looking
Ah.
forward to tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Um,
Oh!
getting a mini order in the mail.
Ooh, very nice then. Okay.
It's the Mushkabo that you did, but it's done by a buddy of mine.
The what, Gabo?
The mushroom gobbo that had the blunderbuss and two little shroom dudes.
I thought I printed her for you.
No, you didn't.
Did you want me to? Well, it's too late now.
It's too late now, yeah, but it's all good.
Should have told me, I would have printed her. I had the files ready. Well, I actually still have the files ready because I don't technically delete files. Unless I have to.
Yeah.
So right now I've got a 3 terabyte hard drive filled with... Or it's a 2 terabyte. It's either the 2 terabyte or the 3 terabyte is filled with all my STL files.
Yeah.
As well as their, like, ready to go for printing files.
Yeah.
So then all I have to do is go, oh hey, I have this model, you just have to prove you purchased it. Okay, cool. I just dropped the files on the printer.
Yeah. Well, in my case, well, there are certain limitations to that. In my case, my card wouldn't work on Mini Factory for some reason.
Yeah, my best guess is your bank probably just was like, oh, we don't
I
like this
hope that
website.
white paint there isn't too
Yeah,
sticky.
which is usually the case. Same with Blue Twitch.
Barry, it's primer and it's gray. The problem is my lighting is off, and I've got this weird... Seriously, it's getting worse. Aggressively what was that username? Aggressively Arwen? Yeah, hi.
Hey, Arvin.
Okay, do I have a screen cleaner? Where's the light being dumb?
I was gonna say, if you want to turn off your painting cam for a second, grab some. Well, you can't really use Windex on a phone camera.
You can screen clean me, Tilda.
I should not have given Jubito this power.
I won't go far with it.
Listen, if I could use her on Blue Twitch, I could imagine the shit she would say. But I read what aggressively Arvin said, and I was just like, oh, there's a unique name.
Indeed.
Oh my god, that was... Okay, I think I actually have one in my jacket. This might help. Because the problem is my light is being dumb. God, I need to, once I'm set up in the new place, I need to get one of those it's a light over my desk.
Oh, that reminds me. I recently seen.
Aw,
one of
well that's nice of him, and thank you.
I recently seen one of my buddies advertise for a light that works really well. That's not as bad as the El Cheapo Amazon ones.
Well, the funny thing is there's one on Amazon that I just saw, and if I can find an office chair somewhere else and use a firm for it...
Why not shine that light into me, Nami-chan, Tilda?
Listen, Barry, you have Eldritch Blast. You have pacts made with me. There's a lot of shit you can do. Also, I don't know why I keep looking the wrong way. I think I have to reset my model. Do I?
How are you feeling, Shiny?
Exhausted.
What's wrong?
Okay, I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna see if I have my spare cleaner.
Without going too much into detail on Twitch, with being a pain in the...
Everyone says it. It's not that much of a big deal saying it's a pain in the ass.
No, I was gonna say something else, but I can't say it on Twitch.
No.
One of my coworkers has been having an inferiority complex, or not inferiority complex, a superiority complex, and assuming they know everything about hobbying
Alright, fine, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
they literally
Or
don't.
who's
They're
that
just blowing
face?
smoke out of their ass.
Okay.
It's like, just because you work at a hobby shop doesn't
Can you stay
mean,
there? 'Cause
you
that
know,
looks so bad. Okay. I literally was just like, where the hell's all my paints? Nope.
Among the sussy wussy uwu, I'm a hot sexy gamer gobo near you, uwu Tilda.
I can and will install a timer on that.
we'll leave it up to Jabito to be the one that has the time thing installed.
Oh, there is specifically a rule that if you spam stuff, I will set timers.
Anyway, hold on, let me
Alright, so this is not white, because as soon as I put the actual white on, it's going to make her just... Which is even funnier, because we're going to paint her outfit black. We're going to start with a base skin tone of bone white, and then work it up to a pale white. That's gloss varnish. Although we could give her a purple dress.
Yeah.
Actually, we could give her a purple dress, because then we could give her black hair.
Can't find it at the moment. But yeah, there's a buddy of mine called Walter's Workshop on TikTok that...
Yeah, me and him are friends.
Like, they use... Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot you and him are...
Yeah, we're moots. Oh god, I forgot I had a timer. Alright. Well, Jabito, thank you for the emote. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. But thank you for all the redeems, especially the posture check and the hydrate. Someone just really wanted to hear the mommy voice, didn't they? Great. Of course, I've got the two people that I can use this voice on and know they'll squirm.
And I just like playing along.
I know. Especially since a certain little gobble right here is a good girl.
Yes, he is. Very good girl. Yum.
Not eat.
As per usual, chat using and abusing me.
Javita, you're playing with fire, my boy.
What are you gonna do about it?
He does have a point there.
Javita,
Yeah.
when I say you're playing with fire,
Oh,
I got a
don't.
finger right on a button that I can just push it.
Don't be mean to him and kick him.
I'm not. But again, I'm a
And of
sexy gobbo. You know this, not me.
I know.
She's a very good girl. Very cute and adorable. I'll give her.
I love how I'm going to be painting this all white, and I'm literally going to be putting all the darkest colors on this.
Well, you get this Graveborn Gray.
Well, also, to be fair, technically, other than her dress, everything's going to be grays and whites, so it actually kind of is better to go this route.
Also, Nami, I have an app that I think you like to use.
Mm-hmm.
It's helped me out a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Paint Rack.
Oh, that one sounds familiar. I think I've used it before. I just don't remember why I stopped.
But the only reason why I still use it because I use it mainly if I don't have a color and I want to know the next best thing.
Actually, that is a really good app. Alright, let's see here.
Also, I'm surprised no one split me flustered screaming yet.
Give it time, someone will. Now let's see.
Hold on.
Let's get the bone white on, because that'll be the easiest. Because there's going to be a certain part where we're just going to give it a brown wash.
And yeah, big snuggleable cutie.
Yeez. Okay, I had to make sure Ms. Mew didn't do anything while we were on Twitch.
Okay, how long does emote only chat last, Jabito?
I don't know. I gotta check. I just did it. I didn't literally look.
Alright, let me see if I can turn it off, because I don't know how long it's going to be.
2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everybody. I forgot I had that feature on.
But yeah, Nami.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes my train of thought. Damn it.
Your train of thought was just thinking about the mommy voice.
No,
Good God, I just realized how how curvy they made this model.
and again, look at the
I know it's Twin Goddess
level
minis.
99 Succubus. That's the thickest one they've done so far.
I'm aware. I think they've done a thicker one before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, I think they've done one.
Well, the level 99 Succubus is the thickest one I've seen thus far.
Well, they've occasionally done not safe for work, and I think one of their not safe for work was thick.
Yeah, the Goliath.
Yeah, might be that one.
But again, the Goliath is that thick because she's wearing a loincloth.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope February's release is better than January's.
Well, if not, we can go focus on Jiggly Sticks or somebody for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you do have files for the Gobbo now, so.
I'm printing it right now. I have pictures for that specific Gobbo. I don't have all the rest of their Gobbos.
Yeah, I like their G whatever, Model G or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now, the one I'm looking forward to that I want to print is the Pura, because that is the one that I think I'm probably gonna end up printing two of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
One for Blue Twitch and one for here.
Maybe if it has that. More likely, because I've talked about doing this last year, and I might actually do it this year, like once a quarter. We'll do like a model giveaway, or like a donate, or a bidding thing.
Sounds interesting.
It's a way for me to get rid of spare models, as well as Yeah. Because we could turn that into like a... Technically what we could do is... We could do it like normal, where it's just like, okay, you help me make money. But we could also use it as a charity thing, where it's like, okay, whoever bids the highest, that bid goes towards charity or whatever. We could turn it into that.
Yeah.
Okay, do we want to do her dress in purple and then hair black or Gravelord gray?
I'd say do it purple.
Dress purple?
And, yeah, and then do a complementary color.
Well, that's what I was saying, Gravelord gray or black for the hair. Because the skin, we're going to start with this white, with the bone white. But the actual skin here under her rib cage and on the thighs and face, that's going to get a... Let me make sure I have them right here on the top. If not, I gotta go grab them. It's going to be a layer of... Where is it? Should be these two right here.
Oh, also, I've been watching Twin Paranormal recently.
I keep forgetting I have two Korvax whites. I need to get rid of one. We're going to either do Pallid Witch next, or... Where the fuck is the other one?
Yeah,
Because
just
I have...
remember, you want to go as bright as you can, and then wash down, and then re-highlight.
Well, I'm doing undead skin, so I'm actually... Yeah, I'm aware. What I'm looking for is my blue wash, though, because it does a really cool trick.
I see you cuties around. Bye bye.
Alright.
Take care, Tomato.
Shiny's a good girl.
Meh.
Oh, sorry. It's... We're going to dry brush on a layer of Deepkin flesh, blue wash, and then we're going to come in with the Pallid Witch. Technically, that looks like a better undead skin than just a corpse pale on top.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find my blue wash. God, it's going to be super nice to just finally have a... That's purple. I will need this for what's in her hand. You know what's annoying is I'm probably staring right at it. Yep. No, I was not. That was Abaddon. Yeah, I was staring right at it. Alright. Purple dress. Yeah, we've got to do like black hair in this case.
Yeah. Or you could do like a muted green. Like her hair is rotting off.
Maybe. Alright, that's Grim Black. We don't want that. We want Gravelord Gray because that's going to... It's going to be just dark enough without muting out all the tones. Alright. So I'm thinking we're going to use Hive Dweller Purple for her dress.
Hive Roller is pretty dark, so
Well, for the dress, so that should work.
yeah. I just realized that I gotta go pick up my HR team notes tomorrow.
Ah, shit. Hey, can you see if the emote only chat is turned off now?
Hold on. How do I turn off emote only?
Here, let me see if I can turn it off, because
It's turned off for me. Now it's turned off.
Okay, so... To say thank you... Yeah, because I just forgot. I wasn't sure if Chibito had... If that turned off, or how long it lasts. I need to double check what the timer is for it. Oh, shit. Ah, I forgot her back.
BRB.
Oh, take your time. So, to those of you who are new, we do paint a little bit of different size minis. This is a 75 millimeter, and 75 millimeter. This is more of what you would call a painter's model. This is specifically meant to like actually paint like something on. This scale doesn't get used in a lot of games. There's a couple that do. If you're not aware of mini painting. When you're thinking minis, you're probably actually thinking of something about this scale. This is about D&D, most RPG scales. This one right here. Actually, in fact, this is a cyberpunk character. I tend to prefer to paint models at this scale just because there's a little bit more leeway in what you're doing. That being said, we are working on a Necron army. working, I think. Ooh, but fun fact, I found out there's actually 2 TTRPGs I've heard of that are coming out soon that are going to be really interesting. One of them, actually not TTRPGs, war games. Sorry. Hi, Micah Genuous. How you doing? Let's see here. There's a Halo 1 coming out, and it's interesting.
Pronounced Micah Igneous.
Mike. You know, I've sat in like 2 of your streams, and I've heard you say your name twice, and I forgot. I'm sorry, hon. Alright, so what I was saying is, there is a Halo skirmish game coming out that's going to be at 40mm. That's going to be interesting to see how they make that work. Because it's going to be like about where her thigh is on this model. And then there's it's technically meant for tabletop sim. But there's one by the same guy who made Lancer. Yeah, there's one by the same guy who made Lancer. It's kind of... Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, there's another one. I forget what it's called, just because it's got a weird name. It's by the same guy who made Lancer, but it's going to be kind of more of a... I wouldn't mind playing that with you sometime. Basically, imagine the best way to describe it for this skirmish game I've heard. It's kind of Bloodborne and like a Souls-like game where it's like just metal and dark and everything like that. But it's a city full of necromancers, so nobody can die. So it's just constantly like undead armies fighting each other. But literally, like, every house in this game, like, the 4 houses in this game, they have, like, metal playlists that you're supposed to play when you're creating characters and stuff. And I'm just like, I am buying that this week. And if I can get it to work, we might actually play a couple of skirmish. I might see if anybody's got, who all's got, tabletop sim, and we might try and set up a game to play and test it. If that sounds interesting to anybody. I can't tell if I mumbled that entire thing or not. Hello, Shiny. Oh wait, she's not here right now. Oh wait, no, is she back?
I'm here, I'm just muted.
Oh. Would you want to learn how to play a weird skirmish game like that?
Sure, but I don't know how much Tabletop Simulator is.
It goes on sale all the time. It should be like $5-10. I'll look for you.
Sweet,
If not, we'll see if we can run it in something free. Because I'm looking for skirmish games we can play in Tabletop Sim, because it's going to be a lot easier than trying to get everybody to get a Warhammer mod to work. Because I think that would be a fun community night too, is just everybody either teaching everybody to play Warhammer or actually playing it. Okay, let's see here. Let's start with Deepkin Flesh. Because the problem is I can't really do any washes yet. Ah, shit. So the funny thing is, I think the flesh tone I'm putting on is so close to bone white you can't actually see anything just yet. Is one of her hands human? Oh yeah, one of her hands is human. Okay, so one hand is human, one hand is skeleton. Got it. Okay, let's do a quick oil wash on the hair. Just so we can actually darken it up. By the way, I will remind anybody, if you are on the Discord server and you have permission, you can join the Discord call if you'd like. in the Android motherfucking song is this? There it is. Okay, I couldn't find. I was trying to find something thin enough to get in here so I could just do. Motherfucker. Alright, fine. And thank you for the crab rave, Lurka. I saw it popping before the sound popped, so I'm like, oh, he's about to do something. I am not getting the vibrator out to do this paint. Also, before any of you have a dirty mind, I mean an actual paint vibrator for, like, nail polish and stuff. Ew, it's chunky. Gonna see if we have any Lamia medium left. Alright, see you later. What? What? What did you... Ooh, very good, Lurka. Alright. Ah, damn it. That's, I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of nervous. All right. Thank you. I'm hoping that the undead skin that I did is coming through. I know the bone's coming through. That's at least partially what matters. This is... I don't know if it's particularly from anywhere reference-wise, but it is a character made by Twin Goddess Mini. One second, let me look up her name. Because I forgot to mark it. Somewhere. I believe... Is this who it is? This is Umirian. I can't pronounce this. It's This is how you pronounce. This is how it's spelled. I can't pronounce that. I do know what's coming. Oh god, what's coming, Lurka? Now, what we're about to do here real quick is... things are pretty good right now. We're trying to paint up this Lady Lich, which I think she's come out pretty fine. I'm pretty sure the skin's not coming through on camera for you guys the way it is for me, because it looks like it's this really pale corpse-ish skin is what I'm going for. We're about to do the base, and I'm debating on if I want to do a glowing red or if I want to just keep the glowing green effect going. Where is my administratum? There it is. Well, okay, so the way I paint my undead skin is, from what I've been told, this is kind of one of the better ways if you're wanting to do like Warhammer undead characters. You do the Deepkin underneath. You do a layer of Deepkin. Technically you can do, I think you're supposed to do Korvax white, but I did bone white. You do this, blue wash, and then come in with a thin layer of this. I did Wraithbone as the base, but I think you're supposed to use Korvax. Either way, as long as it looks like a corpse, that's all that really matters. I mean, if I really wanted to, and I was really feeling anal, I could go in and draw like some veins and stuff like that and make it look like she's a proper corpse. But I think getting through that she's some kind of lich is just easier with that. Okay, we're gonna do a brown wash, blue wash, black wash, blue wash, brown wash, and then we'll dry brush some more gray on top. And that should give us our nice stone technique, and then we'll just debate if we want to do red or green glow. So, what have you been up to, Micah? I think I saw that you're doing you're finishing up Farsight, and you're working on Abaddon this week? Nice. Abaddon is on my list of models I want to paint because I think I eventually want to start a Chaos Undivided army. Just because Abaddon will be finished tomorrow and I'm planning to make a Black Templar. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, the problem is with the Chaos Undivided, I don't know if I want it to be Abaddon, the Forge guy, or Be'lakor. Unless I can run all three in an army. Get them on. Oh, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I just don't know which one I want to run first, is what I should say. Well, if I remember right, the Forge guy technically really works more with, I forget which group he works with. Alright, let's see here. Alright, do we want to do Tesseract Glow? Hexwraith Flame in the summoning circle. The Warpsmith, yeah, whatever the hell he's called. I forget his name. All I know is he's got that weird, like, looks like an old school radio almost kind of thing going on with his face. That makes sense. I thought he was one of the two, like, undivided chaos demons that was against but also with all four. Because they don't want to make Belial canon. Oh, Vashtor. Alright, Hexwraith, Tesseract, or Blood. She is a lich. He looks cool, though. That's the thing, Lurka. Ooh, we could do this effect. Or we could do acid. Yeah, that's the thing. He gets, lore-wise, he gets shit done. And to be fair, he makes all the demon. Yeah, he makes all the demon engines. I remembered he did something weird where it's like he's not with all four, but he's against all four, but he's also with all four, same as Be'lakor. But him and Be'lakor don't get along. I gotta read up on his lore again because I know he's weird. A lot of the 40K version of the demons are weird. I could. Let's try this. To be fair, she's going to cover up most of this work. I just kind of want to put the effort in so people know I did it. Like I said, I know I'm gonna see. This is part of me where I want to attach her to her base, and part of me wants to leave her base alone. So we might do that. This is either going to look really interesting or really dumb. something interesting. Under Huron, there's even a Black Legion fighting for him. Interesting. Wait, is that the king in yellow, dude? Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. 1 second. One of these days I'm going to have a really good back crack for you guys. See, if this looks bad, I'm just going to glue her on. We're going to act like I didn't paint this at all. Yeah, I had the crunchy ice in there. Ooh, I know how I can run her. In a D&D campaign. Because she does technically have a hell thing for, like, hell going on from Norse mythology. Okay, let's see if it still works. Okay, so let me see if I can do this without breaking anything. So, this is where it might actually look cool. I don't think so. Okay, from here on my end, it looks interesting. What do we think of the base? Should we have just painted it all blood red? I don't know how I'm feeling. What's the oops for? Well, Lucy likes it. Does anybody else like it, or do we want to just cover it up with blood red and just act like we never saw this? Alright, who's talking shit about me? My ears ringing. Hi, Rajanka. How you doing? Tell me what you think. Does this look like something you'd use to summon an undead lich? An undead lich lady from? Or should we just go all commit to one color? Because the cool thing is it glows. I will tell you that. Now, if I was being really interesting, is I would take a different glow effect and put it in each of these letters. But I only have one good glow effect, and the other ones I have are not meant for this. Ooh. That actually kind of sounds fun. Hey, Lurka. You can be the tiebreaker on this. Is it good as is? Or do we want to just make it all one solid color? Unless Mika or Mike is here. Mika? Mika. Okay. Then I think we're not going to glue her on. Because if we glue her on, all that work was for nothing. Because that's the thing. If I put her on, it's going to look just like it's all blood red. Like every other model that we've painted, we've painted from this month, they had like, you could see their feet clearly. This is the one model where you can't see her feet, which means this base is kind of pointless. So we'll leave the base there. But do we get the Lurka approval? Alright, we've gotten the Lurka approval. So I am fine with that. Though to be fair, I'm pretty sure this is one of the things you don't want to smash. I'm pretty sure there's a certain ghoul I know would be the only one interested who could do anything about it. Alright. If that is the case, we're going to start work on this guy, and we'll probably be done on time tonight. Alright, we might have to come in with some Abaddon. This is a commission, and so we painted up one recently, which was this one. The commissioner likes the metallic on here, but they want this to be a solid black. So we're probably going to start with the grim black here to darken it, and then we might come in with some Abaddon. We might have to come in with some Abaddon to properly get this dark, and then we'll come in with a gloss. We'll come in with a layer 2 of gloss varnish to do what they wanted. Because they want it to look like a polished rock. Now, why didn't I start with a black? Because I thought I was going to do a marble effect, and they didn't really care for the marble effect. Actually, what we could do is get this all painted up black. Bring in the oil wash to darken it even more. That should keep this glossy still on here that's kind of going on while also darkening it. And then we can bring in the gloss varnish to lock it in. 6-kilometer long Guardian class battleship. Oh. I just realized what you were talking about, Lurka. Oh. That ship. Alright, now we need lead belcher. Let that dry. Give everything a black wash. Cover the metallic in a silver dry brush. And then cover this in gloss varnish. I wonder what it is. I had the perfect birthday present for somebody. Ooh. What is it? Is it a fancy dress? God, I just completely embraced a Veronica. I completely embraced a Veronica reference there, hoping everybody would get it. I see. Ooh. Oh, damn. honestly, if our other mini painter friends are here, I'm going to mention what I need to finally start with my army, with my dumb idea army, is doing that. Is getting the is doing the guardsman army for like that represents all of my followers. Because oh dear God, that is going to take for fucking ever. Although if I'm cheeky, I can use a handful of tanks and make it look almost right. Because I think the Bane Blades hold like 10 people. 10 to 15 people. Rhinos are about like 6. Yeah. I have to be cheeky, and sometimes I'll use tanks, from what I can tell, to fluff the numbers. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of minis to paint. Yep. The the first official tank in the Guardsman army is a Rogel Dorn tank. And I wouldn't really say it's a custom paint job, it's red. So if you look at the normal Cadian armor, the part that would be like camo color, like lighter camo, is red, and then their armor is is like black. It's almost like it's a reference or something. Now, if I was really cheeky, their certain characters would have white hats. No, not a reference at all. The War Mommy does not count as a Titan. Unless we're playing Titanicus. Or Epic, whatever the new game is called. I am working on a Titan. Well, I'm working on a Knight. But the Knight's kind of its own thing. Yeah, Lurka. The only reason I'm not committing to like printing a tank, Titan at the moment. Oh dear God, I would literally have nothing to paint for like the next however long it took to print that thing. Because I do not have a printer that can print a Titan quickly, I would have to break it up into so many parts. Now, a Knight, on the other hand, I have a Chaos Knight and a Loyalist Knight that I need to start printing. Those will take like a week or two to print. Actually, technically, they'll take 3 or 4 days straight of printing. But that's a whole different story. Now, the Chaos Knight, funny enough, really makes me want to get some Noise Marines. Because it's got like these giant subwoofers on its shoulder. Which makes me think I probably am missing a piece where it's like it looks like a stage or something that a Noise Marine can stand on. But yeah, there is a 3D printed model I could probably use because it's based off of like the one tank. Because funny enough, in lore, if I remember right, there is a tank bigger than the Baneblade, but there's no official model for the thing. Or there used to be. It's weird, depending on who you ask. Now that I would print because I could use that as an excuse to put like 20 people in it. Say there's 20 people in it for the Guardsman army. God, thank God I'm not saying I'm going to paint something like Tau for my supporters army. Actually, no, Guardsman's worse because you have to pay way more to actually be usable, make them usable. Switch over to a different big brush. Your trash. Oh. See you later, Lucy. We'll talk to you on Discord or Twitter. Get to wind down and get ready. Get your rest then, hun. We're just painting it. We're just working on commission, so we're just filling time at the moment. We will. Alright, let's see here. That. Looking closer. Okay, where's my gloss? Okay. So I have no idea how it's going to look when it's dry. So we're hoping when we get to the finished product, it's going to look like what we're hoping for. God, this is where I wish I had the chain so I could just hang this and let it dry. Is there a recommended? Okay. Alright, we're gonna let this sit for a minute. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Alright, Larka, or anybody who's still here. Do we want to do some ghost videos, or do we want to just chat for a bit? Let's switch over here. Hands are greasy. Well, do we want to do ghost videos? It's spooky time. Okay. You got any, Oh, can't show that by accident. I have a calendar I can't show. Alright, let me go look up some spooky vids. Want my paint? I know anything will work. If we're lucky, our go-to will still be here. We'll have uploaded something new. Do we watch that one? I'm not watching a fucking hour-long video. Alright, do we want to watch an hour of ghost videos? Do we want to watch an hour and 5 minutes? Sorry, hour and 5 minutes of spooky ghost videos. Because I don't have work tomorrow, so we could stay up a little bit later. Alright, let's do it. It's this one right here.
Top 20 scariest TikTok videos of the year. Nurse Marquette Jean from Mankato, Minnesota is enjoying a quiet night at home when suddenly her eye catches something strange on her daughter's baby monitor.
Well, first off, the kids' eyes are glowing. Have the cats been fucking stealing my brushes? Oh, we've seen this one. So this is like a best of. So we might have seen a lot of these.
Oh, sorry. Love you, guys. Are you okay? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you. Scary. Huh? Scary. You're scary? Why? There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
On the monitor, Marquette Jean sees a bizarre figure that resembles a cat that seems to pass right through her daughter's bedroom door. But when she asks little Everly about the cat, the 3-year-old instead complains that, quote, there's a monster in the window and that she's scared. Now, oddly enough, Marquette says that her beloved cat passed away last summer. She also says that, quote, weird and bad things have been happening in their home for a very long time. But this is the first time that they've ever caught anything on camera. Marquette is not sure exactly what this is. Exploration gone wrong. Two friends decide to explore an abandoned industrial park at an undisclosed location in China. The site has been abandoned for over 3 years, and most of the entrances have been locked shut to prevent intruders and squatters. But this doesn't stop the two explorers as they manage to find a way inside. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. They start to explore the construction floor by floor. That's when they spot something absolutely unnerving.
Okay. Homeless person?
What the?
Oh, that's staged. There's a clear cut.
Did you see it? Someone appears to be sitting on a chair inside one of the empty offices. The The cameraman calls out to his friend and they quickly turn back and check out the room.
What the?
But there's no one there.
What the?
So did they accidentally capture a paranormal event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
It's probably an elaborate
A
hoax.
ghostly gift. Cassie O'Malley from Lamont, Illinois loves monkeys. So when one day she receives a monkey doll as a gift, she's absolutely thrilled.
No.
That is, until she opens the box.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
For a split second, the creepy monkey doll seems to look directly at Cassie.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Cassie says she's tried everything to debunk what she captured on camera, but she hasn't found anything to explain it. After this recording, the doll hasn't stirred up any trouble. So for now, Cassie is keeping the creepy little monkey doll proudly on display in her home. But what would you do with a gift if it did this? Let me know
I think it's a
down
light
in the
trick,
comments.
but it also could be the eyes do move.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my.
Shadow of doubt. Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away. But when she approaches the window, things take a very odd turn.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es. What the f?
My best guess is there's something on the inside of the, Okay then.
¿Qué es eso?
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain, there is no pigeon or anything
No
else for
fucking
that
clue what
matter.
is.
But the shadow remains,
think how
and
to
then just
take it.
suddenly moves away. Les, who has never posted any other supernatural video, is baffled by the incident. She says that she doesn't really believe in the supernatural, but also she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been. So is this something paranormal, or just an odd trick of the light? One day, a severely damaged car is brought into a garage in Villarica, Chile. It seems that the car had been involved in a serious traffic accident just the night before. The owner of the repair shop, Marcos Garcia, has a house that sits on the same property as the garage. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he notices something very odd outside his window. He spots one of his mechanics, a man named Juan, who seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone. The problem is, there's no one there. Juan is all alone. Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera on his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara
See, he's either talking to somebody who's off camera.
de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa.
Yeah, he's either talking to somebody who's off
Y este
camera
monstruo está hablando solo.
or old man talking to himself.
La verdad que no cacho qué onda. No, está hablando solo.
Yeah,
Voy
I
a
think
preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto, le estoy explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
No, pues estoy con Don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye,
Yeah, I think this is more
no
just
estáis
maybe
hablando
get
con
an
nadie.
old guy who's having a hot...
Pues tengo el caballero aquí al frente mío, pues.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos.
¿Qué tiene que ser? Desde que los caballero...
Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
No, que no sea así, porque...
Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
No, párala. Entiendo que el caballero con el acabó escuchándome.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente por favor, vente.
Yo voy a tirar ahora, espera, Don Carlos, por favor.
No, esta weá es...
Mechanic Juan swears that he was talking to a man who was very real and said his name was Mr. Carlos. Juan says that he could see Mr. Carlos standing right in front of him, clear as day. He says Mr. Carlos was asking questions about repairing the severely wrecked car from the night before. Now, Juan had no idea that all of the passengers in the car had passed away in the accident. He also didn't know that one of the deceased passengers was a man named Mr. Carlos. So did Juan talk to a ghost? He certainly seems convinced. But what do you think? A cry for help. TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet. Perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound. But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the? What the? Bro. There's nobody in here.
My best guess, either...
Yo!
My best guess, Bluetooth speaker,
A woman can be heard
or
screaming
he added the
desperately
sound
for
later.
help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside and checks, he soon realizes that there's no one there. Shocked by the experience, he posts his video to TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker. But what do you think?
Yo, what the?
Oh no, spooky.
We need scary videos. So if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. McGhost. This next creepy video went absolutely viral on TikTok, and for good reason. An average family are enjoying a fun leisure night hanging out at home when suddenly it turns into something right out of a horror movie.
Alright, so Dad, if you remember the
I'm telling you,
stupid rap.
I could do it all. I think it was like 88, 89, maybe, I don't think it was 90, maybe 87, 88, 89. They had this record that was a square. It was from McDonald's, but they put it in the Columbus Dispatch. But anyway, it's like a piece of paper, but you put it on like a 33, and it had like the Big Mac song on it. And if you could recite it and go into the store, like the restaurant, and recite it, they give you free food or something. I still know the whole song.
This has got to be the nerdiest I've ever heard in my entire life. Go.
Are you posting this?
I'm gonna post it.
Well, just a disclaimer, I'm fat and I don't give a shit. So
Oh god.
this out. Ready? 1, 2,
Oh, he's
3.
honest.
Big Mac McDLT, quarter pounder with some cheese filet, a fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden Frenchy fries.
Did you see that? Are Are you kidding me right now? Holy sh-
Mandy, her husband Brent, and their daughter are just hanging out
One
together
of these days,
and having
I'm going
fun,
to do a
when
stream or a
suddenly
YouTube
cup
video
just
where I show how
inexplicably
you
flies
fake these
into the air
videos.
and falls to the floor.
Hey guys, this is Mandy. This is her channel. I'm Brent. This is a follow-up to the, I guess, McDonald's song Solo Cup, Flying Cup incident. We were having a family night, and I decided to recite the 1989 or 8 McDonald's menu song, and they thought it was funny, and my daughter, who was here, decided to
record him,
video me,
yeah,
put it on her stupid TikTok or whatever she puts it on. But yeah, I was in the middle of trying to do the song and just have fun with it, and I heard something. I guess you'll see me in the video if you pay attention. I looked down at the table and I stopped singing, and why I did that is because I heard something. I didn't see a cup move or anything like that, but if you go back and look at the video, you can see the cup move a couple times. But I heard it audibly on the table. I thought it was something like a mouse, but we don't have mice or pets. Basically, a little bit later, the thing moves again. I react, and then it flies off the table, and I about pissed my pants because I've never, ever experienced anything like that. Extra.
Flew out of the living room.
Yeah, we actually left the living room. I was thinking about going to the Howard Johnson because we stayed up all night, didn't sleep very well, trying to figure out exactly what this was. I have no explanation for it. That
Okay,
really
so
scared
that
me,
one's actually really
and
easy to fake.
I'm
It's
skeptical
literally
about
just a
this
piece of string under the table.
When cups
Well,
are flying
like,
around,
it's a
there's
piece of string
something
attached,
going
or
on.
So this is where
not
I was
exactly
sitting on the floor,
attached
just the table,
to the chair,
solo cup,
to the cup.
Would have been about right here. My daughter was sitting kind of in the middle of that couch,
So
and my wife
she's
was
probably
sitting
pulling
that
on the string,
there, and this is
or
the
somebody
scene.
else is
This
pulling on the
our
string, and it's
little
making it
living
bounce
room.
like that.
No ghost, but this is where it happened.
To this day, the family has no idea what could have caused the cup to suddenly start moving and flip into the air. And their TikTok page has no other paranormal related videos. So, let me know what you think. The Dark Visitor. TikTok user Alex from the Dominican Republic receives a very bizarre video from one of his friends. The video shows his friend leaving his apartment to go to work at around 5:30 in the morning. What happens next is truly bizarre. While closing his apartment door, a very odd-looking dark translucent figure can be seen in the background, just walking through the hallway. But then, it just disappears into thin air. The guy catches the figure from the corner of his eye, but he doesn't realize what it was until he reviews his CCTV footage. The clip went viral on TikTok, racking up nearly 7 million views, and tons of viewer feedback came pouring in. So to very quickly answer some viewer questions and even claims that the video was fake, the guy records a super quick video to explain exactly what happened.
If you have to tell everybody it doesn't have any editing, it probably has editing.
So what do you think this could be? Is it real? Or is it all just a TikTok hoax?
It's a TikTok hoax.
You
It's
decide.
TikTok.
The Hanging Man. In his home in England, family man Ricky Beadle has gotten increasingly more worried about his son Elliot's abnormal behavior. One day, Ricky finds his son whispering to himself in his bedroom. So, Ricky decides to take out his phone and record as he asks little Elliot what's going on.
Elliot, what are you doing?
I'm drawing a picture.
Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner?
The man hanging.
Oh, why have you drawn that?
The man is hanging there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He annoys me at the night.
Why?
It's an imaginary friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
5-year-old Elliot explains
I'm
that
not
he's
allowed to
drawn
tell
the
anybody.
man that
Just
is
says it to
hanging
camera.
in the corner of his bedroom. A man that annoys him at night by banging on the wall. Now, as if that wasn't creepy enough, Ricky later finds his son seemingly talking to someone that only he can see.
Stop it.
Kid's got an imaginary friend and he's talking to it.
I see them hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's crying, and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him, if he can sleep in my room, is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like an
Okay,
imaginary
thank you.
friend or
But
something.
he annoys me at the night because you keep saying he always bangs on you just...
Okay, thank you.
Now, Ricky believes that maybe his son Elliot just has a bit of an overactive imagination.
Yeah, it's the
But
overactive
that
imagination.
soon changes. Dad Ricky becomes worried when the 5-year-old can't seem to get any sleep for 3 nights in a row. Ricky decides to let his son try sleeping in a different room, and he installs a security camera to try to figure out what's going on. It isn't long before Elliot is woken up once again. When Dad Ricky checks the security footage, it makes his blood run cold.
Stop it. You're scaring me.
Now, Ricky thinks the strange growl in the footage is nothing more than a vent inside the room, but he has no idea what seems to be pulling Elliot out of the bed. Looking
Really?
for
The
any
camera's
explanation,
perfectly
he
angled at
decides
the
to
kid.
share his story on TikTok.
It's probably
So,
the dad.
just what do you think is going on here? Could Elliot's imaginary friend perhaps not be so imaginary after all? Is the hanging man real? And what does he want with Ricky's son? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The thing downstairs. Sophia says that she's been experiencing bizarre supernatural activity in her home in Argentina. She's home alone one night when she starts to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Hola, gente. Otra vez el ruido ese. Tampoco estoy haciendo compañía hoy, pero ya estoy sola. Todo el día se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé.
You heard a noise downstairs, you shut the door, and you call the cops. Alright,
Sora.
where'd it come? Alright.
Sora, subí. Ay, no, Dios santo.
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure at the bottom of the staircase, slowly reaching out towards her. But Sophia is not having it. She rushes down to protect her dog and cat, who are both downstairs. But the hands disappear and there's nothing there. Only her 2 visibly upset pets. So could this be something supernatural? Or is it just another TikTok hoax? You decide.
Might be a
An
guy
odd
creeping around in
intruder.
her house.
A woman in Jamaica steps outside to retrieve something from her car, but she doesn't know that an absolutely chilling event is about to occur. As the woman exits her house and walks towards her car, we can see some strange translucent shape charge out of the woods near her house and run right inside the front door. Now, whatever this is
My
does
best
not
guess
seem
is-
to be any kind of compression glitch. The woman in the video is perfectly clear, and also the
probably-
figure approaches the light and still remains an odd, indistinguishable mist. But is it supernatural? And if not, just what is this? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted to TikTok without a source. The post claims that the video was recorded in an apartment in Barranquilla, Colombia.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
The
like
man who recorded it said that he was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house.
the only really
He took
creepy
out his
one was the
phone
ones
to
with
record the
hands, but
terrifying
that could
event,
literally have been
but what
somebody
happens
under the
next
stairs.
makes his blood run
And they just
cold.
creeped. They just crouched.
Niño.
A young boy with a blank expression suddenly appears from behind the man's TV stand. And judging from the man's reaction, he has no idea who this child is. The boy then ducks down behind the stand and the man quickly walks over. But the boy has disappeared
It's
into
actually really
thin
good editing for
air.
that one.
Now, without a source, it's impossible to know whether this creepy footage is real or fake. But either way, the video is definitely spooky. A few months ago, we featured the story of Tim Saver, a night guard who started a new job at an undisclosed facility. For some reason, no one was willing to work the night shift. And before long, Tim understood why. He began to experience disturbing and unexplainable events at work. Eventually, Tim discovered that the source of the strange activity in the building seemed to be coming from an overhead attic space. When Tim went up into the attic to investigate, he discovered something truly horrifying.
Is this the one where he sees like a face or something?
Since this video, the strange activity in the building has only gotten worse. Tim says that he's actually been attacked by something a few times. So, cut to another late night. Security guard Tim begins to hear banging coming from somewhere inside the building. Once again, he grabs his phone and hits record as he goes to investigate.
Please protect me, God. I guess we're doing this. Hello?
But you walk into a room with mannequins, what the fuck do you expect is gonna happen?
What the fuck? Whoa!
You get a spooky ghost?
Hello? Who's there? Hello?
A mannequin moves on its own and then falls over. Then a large glass frame falls to the floor and shatters into a million pieces. Tim hears the creepy sound of a woman crying, and finally, a loud, raspy voice can be heard from somewhere in the room.
Hello?
Tim is scared shitless and he just makes a run for it. So, now a few weeks later, Tim is back on the night shift when things once again take a terrifying turn.
Sir, stop going near the fucking mannequins. Now turn on the flashlight. Motherfucker, turn on the flashlight. Turn on your flashlight. Dumbass. Turn on the flashlight. No, you see, you waited till whoever it was could move into the spot where they couldn't be seen.
Someone or something can be seen sitting on top of a steel cart. Whatever it is slowly moves back, and when Tim turns on his flashlight, it just disappears. Tim says he is shocked by all that he's seen while working as a night guard in the building, but this pushed him over the edge. The next day, Tim quit his job. So is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
It's probably a hoax.
Not clowning around.
Oh, fuck this thing.
TikTok user Jacob explains in his videos that he's recently inherited his grandmother's house after she passed away. But Jacob says that he can't shake the strange feeling that something in the old house just doesn't want him there. And then things just get weirder, because Jacob finds a creepy old jester doll that belonged to his grandmother.
My grandmother's old house. She left it for me, and when I got here, I saw a bunch of cool stuff. And one of the best things is right behind here. Oh yeah. I call him Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma left him for me, I guess. Real creepy. Kinda cute though.
Jacob says that when he was a child, the sight of the doll used to terrify him. But he says it doesn't really bother him anymore.
Yeah, we've seen this one before.
But then, late one night, Jacob wakes up to hear knocking coming from his bedroom closet.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
Oh no. What could it possibly be? Oh no.
Did you see it? The jester doll's head has turned.
Oh no.
Before, it was facing the bed, but now it is staring right at Jacob as he closes the closet door, almost as if it's keeping an eye on him. Jacob says that he didn't even realize that the doll had moved at the time and only noticed it later when looking back at his footage. So could it be that Jacob's grandmother's home is haunted? Could there be an entity attached to the creepy jester? I'll leave that to you to decide.
Yeah, this guy got
An
elaborate
unrestful
with that, 'cause where it's like apparently
Late
he's
one
like
night, truck driver
recording this
Danny
thing
Ramirez
now.
pulls over at a rest stop in Oregon to sleep for the night. But there will be no sleep this night. He experiences something truly bizarre.
Started to hear stuff out here. I'm over here on 97 on the rest stop. And I don't know. What the hell is that? What the heck?
That's you roll up your
What is
window
that?
and cover him. That's a wolf. Roll up your window.
What the absolute is it? Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop. What the? And they say Bigfoot isn't real?
Dumbass. Roll up your window.
I don't ever want to stick my arm out the window. I can't believe.
A loud animal-like wail can be heard coming from the woods right in front of Danny's parked truck. Danny believes he might have captured the sounds of a Bigfoot. Now, it should be noted here that Danny has never posted anything related to the paranormal on his TikTok, which makes this creepy footage that much more believable. Also, others say that they've heard the exact same sounds in this exact same area. But of course, real or not, I leave that to you to decide. A phantom favor. Security guard Freddy works at a busy construction site in Texas. He says that during a night shift, a construction worker named Jose needed help moving a giant heavy wooden cable reel. Jose is relieved when a fellow worker who he's never met suddenly offers to help him out. After they move the heavy cable reel, Jose looks back over to thank the young man. But he's disappeared. Jose reports what happened to the security guard Freddy and to his foreman, but they tell Jose that he was the only worker on duty that night. He was completely alone on the job site. So as a matter of site security, they check the CCTV footage and they're shocked by what they find. And this is where things get really weird, because Jose spots a photo on the wall inside the office and recognizes the man in the picture as the man who helped him out that night. Security guard Freddy and Jose's foreman are chilled to their core. Because you see, the man Jose points out in the photo passed away over 7 years ago. The man's name was Alan Lopez, and back in 2015, when he was only 21 years old, he was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly. Security guard Freddy decides to post the bizarre footage on TikTok, but after receiving some backlash, he decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move one of the heavy wooden cable reels.
No chance. Even if you pushed it hard enough,
that far. It's coming back.
So could it be that Jose received help from the ghost of Alan Lopez, whose spirit is still wandering the job site? Let me know down in the comments. Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Did you do that?
Yeah, these are all... This is a compilation of all the ones we've seen.
Oh my god.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera. The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on outside the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees something that chills her to her core. Someone or something can be seen quickly pacing or maybe even running back and forth along the tree line in Lauren's backyard. Lauren has no idea who or what this could be and is extremely disturbed by the whole experience, especially after everything else that has happened in the past.
Clever trick where you
So
can make
just
the camera
what
run
do
at
you
a lower
think is
frame
going
rate,
on here? And what
and
is
it will glitch
this?
like that.
Gate to hell. It's 3 a.m. and Cassandra is shocked awake by the sound of her two very disturbed pit bulls. As she jumps from her bed and looks out of her bedroom window, she quickly realizes why her dogs are so upset. Her outside garden gate is moving, violently clanging back and forth all by itself.
Honey, shut the window, go back to sleep. Don't, no, you shut the door, you shut the window, and call the cops.
Now, the gate moving by itself is shocking enough, but most terrifying of all, some very strange-looking person appears to be standing just outside the garden fence. Cassandra runs to grab a brighter flashlight, but when she returns, the mysterious figure has disappeared. She seems to hear something nearby and whispers, "Hello." As if in response to her greeting, someone violently pounds on the door right beside her. Cassandra says that she called the police, but they didn't find anyone or anything around her property. So whatever this is, it remains unexplained. Wrong turn. Dirt bike rider Ethan's TikTok is dedicated to videos of his biking trips into the sand dunes and woods of Oregon. But one day when he's 15 miles out into the woods and completely alone, he experiences something that frightens him to his core.
Kinda creepy. Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
That's a bobcat.
Hello?
Ethan is shocked when he hears strange human-like sounds coming from the woods. He
They're not
believes it's a
human-like, that
voice
is a
saying,
bobcat.
"Hey," and help.
Be missing out what's on the other side.
That was a hiss.
Hello?
Ethan then hears strange movement in the brush that seems to be quickly moving towards him.
Yeah,
he decides
it's a
to just get out of there
big
and is
cat he
even so
probably snuck
spooked
up
that he
on.
runs right off the path and almost ends up falling right down the hill. When he posts the video to his TikTok page, he wonders if he might have had an encounter with a skinwalker or some kind of cryptid. Because you see, it's rumored that a strange creature wanders these woods. But many of his viewers just shrug it off. They say that he probably just heard a bobcat or maybe even a peacock. Now, whether it was just a bobcat or a peacock or not, many of Ethan's viewers want to see more. They ask Ethan over and over to return to that same spot in the woods to see what happens. So finally, Ethan decides to return, but he makes the very bad decision to return late in the day as the sun is starting to set. As you might guess, it did not go well. Something happens that no one can explain.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. No, 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 no. Yeah, that was my fucking cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
It's already getting dark when Ethan finds himself in a field and tries to decide which way to go next. All of a sudden it gets really quiet as even the crickets seem to stop chirping. Suddenly an ominous looking figure walks right out of the darkness of the tree line. Terrified, Ethan gets out of there as quickly as he can. So what do you think is going on here? Did Ethan find the creature that he heard months earlier? Could this be what many believe to be a skinwalker? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's probably a friend of
You
his,
decide. Beware the purple chair. Proud mother Martina claims that she and her family are terrorized by a dark supernatural entity that haunts their home. Martina has set up a series of static cameras to keep a safe watch on her children, but she also caught some footage that is absolutely unnerving.
Oh, this kid.
Two doors move by themselves and the boy calls for his mother, but otherwise doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from mama. But to another day, and Martina is casually vacuuming the hallway carpet. Then this happens. Again, a door moves by itself,
It's
and
just a
Martina's
normal
vacuum
Henry's
seems
over.
to
Don't worry about
float
it.
into the air as she hysterically slaps and screams at it until it just drops back to the ground. But the creepy activity doesn't stop there. Martina and her son are home alone one night when the living room security camera captures this.
I'm making video at the show.
I think we've established that this one is clearly faked.
The outside door opens and closes on its own as the door handle rapidly rotates as if being turned by some invisible force. Martina grabs her phone and is about to record the door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Attachments. Daniel Thompson from California lives with his mother in a house completely filled with his mom's collection of antique dolls, furniture, and vintage trinkets.
Hey guys, gonna get a little tour of my place, because I guess some of you are asking about it. Hi Mom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Check out this 1930s Art Deco mannequin.
1928.
Okay, all of this vintage stuff my mom got in like France, I think. Look at these dolls. My mom just like collects dolls.
Every room of this house is filled with antique. Even the bathroom.
Daniel says that his mother has been collecting antiques for as long as he can remember, and he's starting to believe that some of the items might have something supernatural attached to them. One night when Daniel hears bizarre tapping coming from a room downstairs, he takes out his phone and begins to record.
Guys. Do you hear that? Those are the tapping noises I was talking about.
We've seen this one, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was.
Where is this coming from? It's like knocking at the door. Hello?
After the odd experience, Daniel decides to install a security camera to keep an eye on the creepy
He's already
antique
installed the security
dollhouse.
camera.
5 days later, and this happens. Miniature furniture inside the dollhouse seemingly moves all by itself. Cut to the next night. It's 2:30 a.m. and the knocking returns. But this time, it's not coming from the dollhouse. At this point, Daniel has had enough, and he moves the old dollhouse into the garage with some other old collectibles. And this is when things start to get really creepy. Disturbingly, a doll's eyes seem to move on their own. Daniel begins to wonder if whatever is haunting the dollhouse might have moved into the creepy little doll. But some of Daniel's viewers on TikTok start to get a bit suspicious as to whether his clips are real.
So some of you are saying that I am making all of this up, which I totally get, and honestly I cannot prove to you, like, undoubtedly that it's real. I just reporting to you guys what I am seeing.
Now, even Daniel's own mother is skeptical of his claims that something from the dollhouse might now be haunting their home. But all that changes one night when she too experiences something downright chilling.
This is my daughter, Lady Mary Talbot. Oh, everyone goes. You as the rest of us are Riviera, but I hope.
Yeah. He's messing with her.
As Daniel's mother is watching TV on the couch, little footsteps like those of a small child can be heard running right behind her. The sudden spooky sound startles her so much that she quickly raises up to look and is visibly freaked out.
Yeah.
Because there's no one there. So could Daniel's mother's hobby of collecting antiques for all these years be the cause of their paranormal experiences? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught live on camera. Popular TikTok creator Millie George is doing her makeup one night when she decides to go live to chat to her followers. It's late at night and she's home all by herself when her viewers spot something in the background that shocks her to her core.
Yeah. Okay, so on the live, right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like this, like literally doing nothing, and then everyone's like, oh, someone just walked in your house, someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up, no one's walked in my house, like, stop winding me up. And then I walked over to the back door. Yeah. I'll show you the back door now, look. Alright. I walked over to the back door. Yeah. So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this, in my house. And you can see the back door there. Yeah. There's a reflection there. Okay, so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on. Yeah. Oh, just look at the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay? Yeah. I'm locking the fucking door. Right, I'm now gonna show you the CCTV footage on my phone from my fucking live.
CCTV footage?
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded the live.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah, no, look. Okay, so, all right.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Right, the door opens. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, no way. How did your door open?
It's glass. You can see through the door. Look. There's no one there.
Joking. Bro, this is like The Ring.
And then, look, it gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shitting myself. Look.
Oh my god, you're joking. You're lying. No,
look, there's a fucking head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come on,
Chinese kid in there.
And then, I then walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over to the door because everyone was saying there's someone behind me. And this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut, and I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped working.
Bro, why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
Shocked by what she's seen, Millie shows her friend Tommy what was captured on her live broadcast. She shows that she was facing a wall during her live stream and didn't have eyes on the back door. The door seems to open by itself, and Millie's motion-sensing backdoor light just doesn't turn on for some reason. Then, creepiest of all, a little girl who Millie has never seen before can be seen just walking through the house. Millie claims that she was home all alone that night and has no idea who or what this is. So, what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What waits at the window? Vlogger Natalia Valente, along with her mother and a few friends, set out to explore the abandoned Cesario Mota Asylum in Piracicaba, Brazil.
Has this video ended yet?
The Mota Asylum was built in 1973 and served as an institution for patients with severe or violent mental disorders. After many rumors of tragic patient deaths inside the hospital, the asylum was eventually forced to close in the 1990s. Now, it's 30 years later, and the property is said to be extremely haunted, especially the so-called Pink Wing of the asylum. The Pink Wing is on the 2nd floor and is said to be where mentally disturbed children were held. Today, kids' toys and posters can be found scattered throughout the creepy, barren rooms of the Pink Wing.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos. Tô com medo!
Okay.
Entramos. Gente do céu. Olha o tanto que a gente andou. Olha isso. É muito grande. Agora a gente tá indo pra Ala Rosa. A Ala Rosa é a mais pesada que tem. Pra você ter noção, ele veio uma vez e não quer nem descer. A gente tá numa parte onde tem vários brinquedos. Tem vários. A Emília. É a parte de brinquedo.
When Natalia and her group explore the Mota Asylum's Pink Wing, strange things start to happen.
Parte 5 e essa é a Ala Rosa, que a gente... Foi vocês. Jura por Deus, jura.
Eu tava junto com ela.
Tipo, aqui real é bem pesado.
The group hears a loud bang that startles Natalia, but they have no idea that they just captured something even more terrifying. Watch closely as they explore just outside the asylum's Pink Wing.
Parte 3 da Ala Rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido da Ala Rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério.
Did you see it? Up in the window, 3 children can be seen watching the group as they walk around the property. Again, creepiest of all is that the young boys we see are actually standing in the windows of the haunted asylum Pink Wing, the area where disturbed children were kept 30 years ago. So could it be that these children are the spirits of patients who lost their lives inside the asylum? And if not, just who are these boys? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Probably 3 other kids.
Thanks for
hanging out
watching.
around
If you
it.
haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video.
Short answer to the last one. Either 3 kids hanging... Either 3 kids hanging out, causing chaos. Or 3 of their friends. But, Lurka, who's the target? Ooh. Oh, legitimately somebody new. Alright. I'm gonna get this ready cooking, but I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be playing some Pikmin or Tears of the Kingdom. We'll figure that out. I might pick something else, just because we've been playing a lot of Pikmin and Tears of the Kingdom. We kind of need to do something different. Because next week, Tuesday, we'll probably be starting the Cult of the Lamb DLC that's coming out. We'll probably start that. So tomorrow and Thursday, we'll probably pick something just to kind of fill the time before then. But I'm going to get this right cooking. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you get all good rest. And if you're going to be here tomorrow, I hope to see you. If not, I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye, my lovelies.
I think I'm doing pretty good. Nami the Green.